Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. And if you're coming from Kenny's channel, hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you all my wonderful subscribers for always tuning into my channel. So today's video is going to be a collaboration video, and I'm collabing with Kenny Olapade. I'm going to leave a link to her channel at the description box below, so make sure you go and check her out and subscribe to her channel. So we are going to be making the basmati jollof rice. Let's get to the ingredients. So for the ingredients, you will need some fresh tomatoes or a tin blended fresh tomatoes, just like I'm using. You will need ginger. You can add more or less depending on your taste. Scotch bonnet peppers, green chili peppers, a combination of red and green bell pepper or yellow bell peppers, half of an onion which I'm going to use to blend the peppers, 1 onion for frying the sauce. You will need some curry powder, some salt, some vegetable oil. You will also need onga. If you don't have onga, you can use tomato paste, but the onga will serve as the tomato paste for me. You will need some bay leaves, some stock cubes, thyme. You will need paprika, and you will also need some nutmeg, that's ground nutmeg. And of course you will need your basmati rice. If you don't have basmati rice, you can use the regular rice. So I already have 1.5 cups in the bowl, and I added 1 more cup, making it the total of 2.5 cups. So I poured hot water over the rice, cover it and set that aside. Now I move over to blending the peppers and the ginger. So as you can see, I'm just cutting everything into smaller pieces, just so that it will be more easier for my blender to blend. Now if you're going to be using fresh tomatoes, this is exactly the time you should add it together with the peppers and blend them together. But if you're doing as I'm doing, you should not add water to this before blending it. Just blend it kind of rough, kind of something that is being chopped with a knife, and this is exactly the texture or the consistency you should get when you are done blending. So after blending, keep that aside, and then in a clean pot, pour in about 2 cooking spoons of the vegetable oil. Allow the oil to heat up, then add your sliced onion. This is the 1 onion I showed you earlier. So I just sliced it and then add it into the pot. So now I'll begin to add all the ingredients. Now one tip I want to give you is, when you want to make jollof rice, it is advisable to season your oil first before you add your tomatoes and blended peppers, just because I found out that it gives my jollof rice a very nice taste and flavor when I'm done cooking the rice. So I no longer fry the tomatoes and then add the spices or the ingredients later. No. So I make sure I season my oil first before I start frying my tomatoes and blended peppers. So at this point, I'm just going to add the peppers, stir it, and then add the tin blended fresh tomatoes. Once everything is added, stir it very well, cover the pot and allow the sauce to cook. But make sure you check on it occasionally, just so it doesn't get burnt. And finally, I'm going to add my curry. I almost forgot my curry. Of course, I can't make my jollof rice without curry. So now just cover the pot and allow it to cook. At this point, it's okay for me. I don't like frying my sauce till it gets too dry. I like to fry it till it's kind of like 90% cooked. Yeah, that's the word I have to use for it. So I'm just going to add some water. I'm adding water bit by bit, just so I don't overpower the sauce with too much water. So I just tested it to see if all I added were okay, and then I needed to add some salt and one more Knorr cube. So in total I used 3 Knorr cubes for this jollof rice, which is not too much for me. Yeah, so the water I'm adding is I just added some water into the blender I used to blend the peppers, rinsed it and add it into the pot. Now add the rice. I already washed and rinsed the rice with a clean cold water. So add the rice, stir everything together, cover the pot and allow the water to dry. So once the water dry up, don't be tempted to add more water to this rice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the pot with a cooking sheet. You can use foil paper if that's what you have. Cover it with the lid and let the steam cook the rice. The steam will cook your rice and not water. The water will wash out the taste of your jollof rice, but the steam will keep the taste intact and also make your rice to be separate. So if you have not been using this method to cook your jollof rice, I advise you, it's highly recommended that you use this method. It really works well. So at this point my rice is all done and I'm going to add butter to it. This is just optional, but I found out that the butter also gives a very nice flavor, gives the rice a shiny look, and also help to keep the rice separate even when it's cold. So now I'm just finally going to garnish my rice with some sliced cherry tomatoes and some spring onion, and that is it, guys. I know so many people like to add tomato paste in their jollof rice, which is fine, but personally I don't like the taste of tin tomato paste in my jollof rice. But if you like it, you can use it, but I don't like it. Yeah, so that is it, guys. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to visit Kenny's channel, watch her video and subscribe to her channel. Also make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.